All right, y'all. Welcome to another edition of Assassins Vision Art and Life. My name is Adewale Booker Jr. Please review us, rate us, give us a 5-star, don't be a hater. Today is our 80th episode, and you know what that means. Then we get to focus on Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. And today it's the Karjakz Vs Assassins, and it's a dream come true. That's what I'm going to talk about, how it all came to be and everything came together. But before we get this podcast going, I want to thank our sponsors. This podcast, is the Assassins Vision podcast, is brought to you by A4 Capital Consulting, growing good business anywhere and everywhere. Let A4 Capital Consulting take your business to the next level. That's A4CapitalConsulting.com for details, y'all. That's A4CapitalConsulting.com for details. And this podcast is also brought to you by Anadale Foot and Ankle. Don't live with foot pain. Let Anadale Foot and Ankle make your feet happy again. That's AnadaleCenter.com for details, y'all. That's AnadaleCenter.com for details. As stated before, this podcast, today's episode is going to be about Karjakz Vs Assassins universe, a dream come true, which is what all of this is. Karjakz Vs Assassins is a dream come true for me specifically. As you can see, I got the t-shirt on, the bucket hat, I got the pants on, I got different things I'm going to show y'all. But, you know, today I want to focus on the art, which is how it all started, the posters and stuff, going to comic expos, comics, animation, and movies. So that's going to be art, comics, animation, and movies, and everything else that I can possibly do, video games and all that good stuff. First of all, I want to start off with, like, since I said video games, I'm going to add that in there. I want to start off with the art, right? Everything started off with this right here, the first official Karjakz Vs Assassins bio book. But now we're up to, well, this is version 1, version 2, 3, and 4, and then 5 of the characters. Right now, this bio book is available on assassinsvision.com. You can get your copy today. It tells you about all the characters, the profile, the height, weight, all that good stuff. So from the Karjakz characters to the Assassins characters, you know, it's going to tell you everything about each one of them. So because the first official Karjakz Vs Assassins comic book, it's on its way. We're in the correction phases right now. It's almost at the finish line. I am so excited. I've been working on this bad boy for a good 6 years. Yes, I'm counting 6 years, y'all. Pandemic allowed me to really focus on it because I don't think if not for pandemic, it would have probably taken longer. But, you know, the bio book, the Karjakz Vs Assassins bio book, just how it all started right here, version 1. You know what I'm saying? I was just excited to have created them. I was like, I got my own characters. I don't have to worry about drawing anybody else anymore. If I do, it's because I want to. And, you know, I go from the Karjakz, of course, who are the heroes. You know what I'm saying? So you've got Escalade, Cajun, Diesel, Glocks, Rasputin, Sincere, Shepard. You know what I'm saying? Just the version 1 of them. I mean, I was looking at this like, man, I am the man when you create. And you know, when you create something, you're like, yeah, finally got it. You know what I mean? And that's what it was for me to create them, man. You know, I was like, these characters are incredible. And I remember going to my first official Comic-Con, my first comic expo, which was Long Beach Comic-Con. I was just like, man, I have found my place to get these characters out. As you can see, the banner right here now, these are version 5s on top, as you can see in the top row right there. But version 6 is on its way because of the comic book. And y'all, they don't look like that no more. You know what I mean? So, you know, of course, you got, let's start off with the Karjakz. You got Karjakz right here. You got Cajun, of course. You got Escalade. You got Glocks, Rasputin, Diesel, Sincere, Shepard. Of course, it's all version 1s of it. I mean, this version 1 is still so nostalgic to me, man. I still just, man, I just got feelings for these. I mean, this is unbelievable to have created this. And of course, you got the villains, the assassins, led by Lord Sun Tzu. You got Sun Tzu right here, Yukon, Artillery, Kanji, Excursion, Revo, Snipes, and of course, you got the Coyotes, because, you know, the assassins don't play fair. Then, you know, let's go through the group of characters. You know, we got Lord Sun Tzu right there, the leader of the assassins right there, you know what I'm saying? And now, this first version of the Bible can also be ordered specially. Let's say if you decide to go onto the website and buy the bio book, but you want the first copy, the original, the OG, you can always email us and say, hey, email us at assassinsvisionshop.com and say, hey, I bought the version that you have on the website, but I want the classic. And I just might put the classic up on the website too, because I know there's a lot of people that are like wanting the beginning, because especially with the new coming of the big first official Karjakz Vs Assassins comic book. Let's get back to the character profiles here. We got Sun Tzu right here, Artillery, Excursion, you know what I'm saying? Kanji, Revo. Look at the first Revo, man. Whoo, man. Snipes, Yukon, and of course the Coyotes, and of course yours truly. You know, I created it. And I remember when I created these, I was like, dude, I've arrived. You know what I'm saying? What am I going to do with these characters? And it took a long time from the time when I started, which was around 2009, maybe even 2008. I didn't finish till well, when I took this big old poster that I have, I printed it October 19th, 2012. That's a long time, y'all. Each character probably took 6-7 months to create. You know what I mean? It took me a while to just figure out names, what they should look like, color schemes, and I didn't realize what kind of an undertaking I was. I mean, you can even see this stuff. I always wear this shirt all the time. This is the Karjakz Vs Assassins t-shirt, limited edition, also available on subscriptions.com. This bucket has all available on subscriptions.com. But this is the version 1. You can see the characters right here. You see the assassins all on this side. You see the Karjakz on this side right here. You know what I mean? And I remember, okay, I was like, how am I going to get these guys out? So I started, let me create my own posters. So I started going to Long Beach Comic Con. And I was like, the first shows, aside from not even selling anything, people didn't even show my characters any love. And so, let's go into the posters themselves to show y'all what I'm talking about right here. Because this is the art portion of this. And, this is the Karjakz Vs Assassins right here. This is the posters, right, which is also available on subscriptions.com. And I remember nobody paying it no attention. And I'm over here like, what's going on? You know what I mean? So, of course, these are the Karjakz right here. All of these posters available on subscriptions.com. You know what I'm saying? Cajun right there. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the Karjakz right there, of course. The whole team. And then you got Escalade right there. You got Sincere. You know what I mean? You got Glocks. You got Rasputin. You got Diesel. You got Shepard. You know what I mean? Then, of course, you got the assassins, man. The villains. Led by Lord Sun Tzu. You know what I'm saying? And as my brother and many people that know me that are fan of this Karjakz Vs Assassins, they're like, they're going to love the villains as much as they love the heroes. Which is a cool thing. Which means I did my job. So you got Sun Tzu right here. You know what I'm saying? Lord Sun Tzu. You know what I'm saying? With his Egyptian mystical tiger, Seth. You know what I'm saying? You got artillery. You know what I mean? General for the assassins. You got excursion. Third in command. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Revo, Sun Tzu's children. Kanji. Of course, and Revo. You know what I'm saying? So, this version 5, man, really changed things for me. Because this... And then, of course, you got Snipes. You got Yukon. Then, of course, you got the Coyotes. You know what I mean? The version 5, man, it really, really changed things for me. It kind of changed my trajectory on where everything could be, where everything could go, and what I could do. I was just like, okay, let's start going to Comic Expos and just go from there. And I went from art. Then that's when I created the bio book, which led to comics. You know what I mean? But the whole base of everything I'm doing is to be able to do everything I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I've got the art, which is the posters. We got canvas art now. You can put on pretty much anything that we have on the website. You know what I'm saying? We even got glasses cases, y'all. Look at this. This is truly a dream come true. You know what I mean? Look at this. And comes with his own cleaning cloth too. Customized cleaning cloth. You know what I mean? Karjakz Vs Assassins customized cleaning cloth. With its own case. Yeah, that's right. I'm a nerd like that. I went and got my own characters on my own glasses case. You know what I mean? Check it out. 360 turn. You know what I mean? It's available on sciencevision.com, and I said to myself, this art can go everywhere. But what am I going to do with it? How do we get from just selling posters to do something else? I said, okay, I created the bio books, but I said, okay, I can do better. How about I create my own comic book? And so I just started in 2016. Let me see what I can do. And I'm not gonna show y'all that I'm tempted to show y'all what I've done so far, but I'm not going to. I put so much work into this book. The first official Karjakz Vs Assassins comic book. These 3 bio books led to the creation of the first official Karjakz Vs Assassins comic book coming out soon. I was just like telling myself, okay, we gotta be able to tell the story of these characters so people can understand what they are aside from the profile. Because it's one thing to read a bio book which tells the eye profile weight, which is something I used to read in my old school comics. I used to read from different genres, whether it was Marvel or DC. But I was like, with my own character, I'm going to do the same thing too. So I said, let me work on this comic book, not knowing that how much work it was going to go into it, not knowing it was taking me maybe 6 or 7 months just to draw 2 pages. It's work, y'all. And now that I'm doing the cleanup version of the section of the book, I'm just like, wow, this is so much work. But then at the same time, I'm like, I'm so excited because I know this book is going to change the game. It's going to change a lot of things. And so that's the art part of this. And then we'll talk about the comics, which is what I'm talking about right now. I just was like, this comic book has to just blow it out the water. I have to take my time. I really didn't need anybody else because I can do everything I want everybody else to do. I'm the storyteller. I'm the writer. I'm the artist. I'm the inker. I'm the drawer. I just pretty much, I didn't want to waste my time with people wasting my time because I went through that phase when I was in school, trying to form a team, but I realized all these people are flakes. They don't want to do what it takes to get where you got to go. They're not willing to sacrifice, and I am. So I said, forget this. So I went solo on my own, y'all. You know, so here I am. Now I've got my own bio book, of course, and of course the first official comic book. And all these bio books are available on SavengeVision.com. So this is the one you're gonna get on SavengeVision.com. But if you want the one with version 1 or the characters version 2, 3, and 4, you can get either one. Like I said, you can email us and say, hey, can you please, instead of sending me version 5, please send me version 1 or version 2, 3, and 4. And if you got deep pockets like that, maybe you want to buy all 3. You know what I'm saying? Who am I to limit you? You know what I mean? So, you know, comics. And then, of course, the official comic book is coming. But that's not the only book that's coming. All these characters have their own storylines. All these characters, there's multiple books coming. There's going to be a lot of books, y'all. It's not going to be a one-time thing. This is going to be a long journey. And I'm looking forward to it. It's not even a challenge. I'm just looking forward to it because it's going to be fun. It's a lot of fun. You know what I mean? So that's where we are right now with the comics. Then I said animation. Okay, I love animation. I went to Long Beach City College, of course, for drawing skills. But then I went to animation for animation. I went to Orange Coast College, understanding the basis of animation and just wanting to know what it takes to create something that can help me grow. And I remember, hold on, y'all. You know, I remember in school, our teacher gave us an art project, and he said, well, everybody gets to create their own animation. So I said, oh, cool. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to use these 6 months, this entire semester to create a cartoon intro. And that's exactly what I did, y'all. You know, I'd never done something like this before, but at the same time, too, I was so excited. So, you know, I created this. You know what I'm saying? The Karjakz Vs Assassins intro, available on my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? This is what I created in school, and I was so proud of it. This is what I mean by a dream come true. I mean, you wouldn't believe that I did this, and this is version 1. So can you imagine what version 2 is gonna look like, which I'm working on right now? First official Karjakz Vs Assassins cartoon intro. It is a classic now. You know what I mean? So I'm proud of this. I'm proud of where it's gone, how far this is gonna go. I played this at the comic expos, y'all. I mean, people just like, you did that? Yeah, I did that. I mean, of course you got the haters, but who cares what haters think? They're just people that ain't doing nothing with themselves. They're mad because you're doing something with yourself. So, you know, I have a tendency to do what I believe in myself, what's in my heart, and that's what I'm gonna do. And that's what I did. You know what I mean? Look at that. Karjakz Vs Assassins, a cartoon intro. I did that. You know what I mean? And I'm proud of that. And that's something I have on my YouTube channel. I have on my Instagram page. I have it on a lot of platforms that I use, my various social media platforms. It gets a lot of views. It gets a lot of love. A lot of people are like, wow, that's going to be animations. I say, yeah, and you're the only one to do that? Yes, I am. You know, I'm not going to wait on people to do stuff for me. I just don't have time for that nonsense. I'm not going to let you waste my time. It's not going to happen. That's why this whole Karjakz Vs Assassins is a dream come true for me. My end game is an animation series, but not just an animation series. Multiple different ways of doing animation that can happen. The series, different animation movies, just different things, man. Just being able to just be always in animation, because that's my first love. I remember as a kid growing up, I used to love comic books, but then as I got older, animation became my thing. So Thundercats, Techno Man, Ronin Warriors, all these things you can see behind me right here. Avengers, X-Men, Justice League, individual characters, Blade, Black Panther having his own series. Hopefully one day Black Lion will get his. But, you know, today we're talking about Karjakz Vs Assassins, and these are the things that inspired me. I mean, I really honestly just got tired of drawing everybody else. I was like, okay, I need to do something that's for me. And you feel like there's a void, so I filled it. And of course, nothing more satisfactory than creating your own characters. A lot of artists are just artists, but beyond my artist as a creator. That's the biggest difference between artists that are just artists and artists that are creators. I create content. There's artists that can't create content. All they can do is draw what somebody else has done, which is cool. You know, that'll get you a job, but I'm not interested in the job. I'm interested in building my own empire. I want to be like George Lucas, you know, the way Marvel's got their setup. You know what I mean? That's my end game. SavengeVision is taking it that far. I remember I didn't used to have this banner. Now I got this banner. I didn't used to have this, you know, the way the characters look dead now, which is version 5 versus what's coming version 6. You know what I'm saying? So the animation is going to be off the rip. I draw Japanese style, so it's going to be Japanese style. I'm not really interested in any other style. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to work for me. I'm going to do what I want to do and how I want to do it. I'm the visionary. I'm going to execute it what I've planned to execute. You know what I mean? So that's the animation part. And of course, you got movies, man, and video games. You know, movies, like I stated before, all these characters are gonna have their own platforms individually, and then of course as a group too. You know what I'm saying? The Assassins have their own thing going. The Karjakz have their own thing going. They got Karjakz Vs Assassins going. They got Cajun got his own thing. Escalade, Glocks, Rasputin, Sincere, Shepard, Diesel. Then on the Assassin side, you got Sun Tzu, Artillery, Kanji, Revo, Excursion, Snipes, Yukon, the Coyotes. Of course, the Coyotes aren't going to be their own thing. Of course, they're just androids, but all the other actors I've mentioned are going to have their own thing. Not only just their own comic books, but their own animation series, their own movies. I mean, this thing is a project, yo. We're talking God knows how many years, 30 years probably, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm gonna be getting dentures in by the time I'm old as hell. By the time we get through all of this, it's just incredible how far it's gonna go. There's movies, then there's video games, entertainment if you want to call it that. I mean, dude, I love video games. I used to love playing Street Fighter. So can you imagine my characters in a video game? Whether it's like sort of like like either a versus game, like a Street Fighter, or an adventure game, like a Batman game, or X-Men Adventures and stuff like that. You know, something adventurous where they have to defeat the game. Dude, there's so many platforms and ways I could go with this. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? And let's think about how far I've come, right? Like I showed you before. Look at this. I got glasses cases. I mean, you've got different things that I want to do too. You got apparel, which I've also got too. You know what I mean? Travel neck pillows, accessories. Check this out, y'all. Travel neck pillow. You know what I mean? I'm always using this when I'm on the plane. People are like, what is that around your neck? I'm about to travel. What you think is around my neck? You know what I mean? So, that's how far we've come. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at the apparel line. Check this out. I mean, look at this, man. A Karjakz Vs Assassins shorts. These are great for general wear and working out too. You know what I mean? So, it's different things that I want to do, man, and how far I've come. I mean, check this out, y'all. Look at this out. This is a tank top. Limited edition tank top. Karjakz Vs Assassins, you know what I'm saying? So this is mine right here, special made it for me. But when y'all order something online, yours is gonna be a little bit different, you know what I mean? So, I mean, you got, man, it's endless, y'all. I got sweatpants right here for men and women, you know what I mean? Karjakz Vs Assassins. Look at this. All this just from drawing some characters, man, version 1 right here. I mean, I'm proud of myself. Check this out. Look at this. Then you got the sweater. Yeah, you get, when it gets chilly at home or just chilly in general, it depends on where you live. You can rock the Karjakz Assassin sweater, man. You got the classic in the front. You got the version 5 on the back. This is custom made just for me. You know what I'm saying? You can get this available. All these stuff I'm showing, apparel, footwear, and all this stuff available on SouthVision.com. You know what I mean? I mean, that's how far I've come, y'all. Then you got the limited edition hoodie. Woo! People love this one. I mean, look at this. That's quality of the highest order, y'all. You know what I mean? Everything for me is I always got that version 1 in front because I just wanted to always want to remember how I started. And a lot of people get attached to the most recent version. I'm the opposite. I'm very attached to the version 1. It's just the most important thing because it's what I even got on my phone. It's what I got in my car. It's what I got in my iPad. And of course, the king of the apparels, man. The platinum bomber jacket. Look at that thing. Got that shimmer to it. Look at that shine technology to it, y'all. Y'all, all this right here is available on SouthVision.com. You know what I mean? Platinum bomber jacket, y'all. Marble velvet. I mean, it's got that shine. You ain't gonna see nothing like this anywhere. When I'm rocking this through the airport or whenever I'm traveling, people are like, man, that is fire. I'm like, yeah, thank you very much. Much appreciated. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, let's think about how far I've come. I mean, I'm proud of myself and what I've done. I'm proud of myself and what I've been able to do all these different things and these multiple platforms. And I'm not even done yet, y'all. Check this out. Now we doing footwear. I mean, all these characters turned into this. You know what I'm saying? Check this out, footwear, the Batas one. I wear these a ton, man. You know what I mean? This my joints right. These are the first Batas one right here. This ain't the official ones. You know what I mean? But I the official ones are put away, man. They're going to the museum one day. You know what I mean? But these are the Batas one, the Karjakz Assassins Platinums right here. Vasha Batas one. These are incredible, y'all. I mean, it's just, I've come a long way, man. And then let's talk about some other more shoes. The Batas 2. You know what I mean? The Batas 2 high tops. Check that out. Now, the cool thing about my shoes is that I can double side my art. I can do my art any way I want to, right? You see how we got the version 5 on one side and then the classic on the inside? And then with this shoe, version 5 on the inside and version 1 on the outside. And pretty soon, once that version 6 comes out, the official with the comic book, the Batas 2 are coming in with the I'm going to come in with the Batas 2 with the version 6 on them. You know what I mean? Then, of course, you got the low tops. You know what I mean? You got the low tops. The platinum low tops. These are platinum low tops. Now, the cool thing about these is they come in 2 types of trim. They got the black trim, like you see in my hand. They got the white trim, too, as well. I mean, let's check it out, y'all. You got the classics in the inside. you got the version 5 on the outside. Then you got the classics on the outside. Then you got the version 5 on the inside. I mean, these black Batas 2 low tops platinum, of course, they come in, like I said before, black trim and white trim. So you can always get them on the website, savageshop.com. I mean, the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe is so exponential. It's so wide. It's so open. You know what I mean? It's allowed me to build a dream. You know what I mean? So, you know, for me, getting to accomplish this, getting to come this far is a dream come true. I mean, I don't know. Every time I think about how far I've come, I'm just like, I cannot believe how far I've come. But you have to believe how far I've come, right? Because I had a vision, right? I was going to draw these characters, and I was just going to keep pushing forward till I keep pushing forward and keep pushing forward, and not allowing anybody or anyone to put limits on me on what I can do, what I can't do. So, y'all, if you have a dream, man, whatever it might be, you're going to have to plan, you're going to have to fail, you're going to succeed, and you're going to have to just execute. Remember this line, man. Success is no accident. It requires a plan of action and motivation to succeed. I'm going to say it again. Success is no accident. It requires a plan of action and a motivation to succeed. I mean, look at me. I got bucket out of mine with my own cactus on it, man. I mean, this is incredible. You know what I mean? It's just, I've come a long way, man. So, you know, that's what today's podcast is about. Karjakz Vs Assassins Dream Come True. So I want to thank y'all for listening. You know what I'm saying? But before we get up out of here, I want to thank our sponsors. This podcast is brought to you by A4 Capital Consulting, growing good business anywhere and everywhere. Let A4 Capital Consulting take your business to the next level. That's A4CapitalConsulting.com for details, y'all. That's A4CapitalConsulting.com for details. And this podcast is also brought to you by Anadel Foot and Ankle. Don't live with foot pain. Let Anadel Foot and Ankle make your feet happy again. That's AnadelCenter.com for details, y'all. That's AnadelCenter.com for details. So, y'all, as I said before, I want to thank y'all for listening. Karjakz Vs Assassins is a dream come true. This podcast is produced, written, and directed by yours truly, Adewale Boke Jr. Please check out our website at soundvisionshop.com or soundvision.com. And please subscribe to our podcast wherever you listen, whether it's Amazon, Desert, Spotify, Apple. And you can also listen to our podcast at soundvision.com or soundvisionshop.com. And please check out our social media platforms because they are on and popping. That's Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all at Soundvision. You know what I'm saying? And please don't forget to review us, rate us, give us a 5-star. Don't be a hater. And as always, y'all, continue to aspire and achieve. Have a great week. Stay safe. Peace.